There's no easy way about this. Just get straight to the point. I've got 2 chickens we've got to call. It's my first time doing this. I've done my research. I've read books, watched videos. I'm confident in my skill. It doesn't mean I want to do this. Nobody wants to do this. You just have to accept that sometimes this is the facts of having poultry when you have chickens. I've got 1 sick chicken that I have to isolate, and she's not going to get better. And surgery will be the only way, and even then she will still have a high chance of passing. And right now she's just suffering, and so I'm going to put an end to that. The other is a rooster, and this is hard, but you know, people abandoned roosters on our street, and we rescued them, and we've done everything we could for them. They were just little when we got them. We've integrated 3 into our flock. We've rehomed another one, but this last one is a mean rooster, and he's mean to other roosters, and in time he will become mean to my children and put them at risk, and we cannot integrate him. And so right now he's isolated from all the other animals and birds, which is not fair. We can't rehome him. He did have a respiratory disease earlier in the year, a couple months back or a month or so back, which stays in their system and it can be contagious to other birds. Nobody wants that. So even though he's healthy now, nobody's going to want to introduce him to a flock where he could potentially spread that. So that's my understanding of those respiratory diseases anyways. So we're in a rock and a hard place where it's just kind of, this is the decision we have to make. We're going to call him, and we will clean him, and we will eat him. And that is a reality. It's not going to be easy to do. I don't enjoy doing it, but it's something that has to get done. Someone abandoned these chickens in the woods thinking that they would survive out in the wild, which isn't the truth. When we rescued them, they were practically starved to death. Now they've grown into adults, and they've lived a pretty good life up to this point. 4 out of the 5 will live good lives. Sorry to this rooster that we couldn't make it work, but he was a bit of a bum. He's a bit of a bum, so he's got to go. We're going to do it. I'll start with the sick chicken. I'm not going to film it, but I'll show you what we got here. Make sure it's in the frame. So we've got they call this a restraining cone, or a kill cone. You put the chicken in, upside down, head comes through the bottom, gives you access to make a clean kill. And this will hold them from running and struggling and hurting themselves, or even harming meat when we do the rooster. We don't want it to be all bruised up and make the meat unedible. And it will also help with adrenaline and such. So this is just a quick, easy unit. So I've got my mossy oak hunting skinning knife. This is the knife I'll be using to do the business. Sharp knife. This is going to make quick work, painless work. It's going to make it better for everybody. People don't like to do this, but you know, it's kind of divided 50-50 from online for people who understand that it needs to get done and it's the right thing to do, and people who maybe just don't get it or don't have the heart or the stomach to do it. But I took on these roosters as a responsibility, and this chicken that is sick, it is my responsibility, and I won't pass that or abandon that responsibility out in the woods like someone did these roosters. I'm just going to take care of it. Okay. All right. You guys don't want to watch this part. Well, there's no easy ways about that. Whew, got some moisture on my face from that mask, but you know, that was exactly what I expected it to be. It's one of those moments when you get it, you're kind of like, okay, it's done. So I'm gonna go in and get a bag to put it in, so I can take it in without losing any feathers or anything, and we're gonna take him into the kitchen and we're gonna process him there. Out of the bag. Dip him in there and submerge him. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. Might get a utensil here.
Harry Potter's playing in the background. You gotta turn it off.
You go turn it off. You can probably put that down now. Here we go. Nice, have it when you go out. Okay, let's take him to the table. Okay, well, I've got the chicken right now. He's in the ice cold water. We get ice cold spring water here, and so I didn't have to add the ice. Like, it is freezing cold water here. So he's cooling down the body and the chicken, and I got some of the intestines in the stomach and stuff that have got to go over into the bush for the raccoons, I guess. Hike it into the woods a little bit, and I'll dump it there, and then the heart and the liver goes to Duke the dog as a special treat for him. That way we're wasting as little as possible and utilizing that whole bird, which makes you feel better about the sacrifice that he made, and you know, you're a little bit more thankful, and it was a learning experience, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last time I have to do this. So okay, that's my first attempt at a chicken. This light is making it look extra pink. I wonder if this may help it. Maybe the skin got cooked a little bit. I'm not sure if that pink color is normal. Maybe I left him in the water too long. It's a little bit cooked. We're gonna cook him tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about it. He's about to go in the fridge. Another thing is that when I was cleaning out the inside, I cut too far up because I had to get my hand in there. I was having a hard time. And same when I was trying to get the gizzard and stuff out. It was pretty tough. So, but there we go. That's a rooster. Not even a meat bird. He's got good drums and wings. Not much to say for breasts, but that's my first attempt. I don't know. I'm not sure. You guys tell me. If anyone's got any experience, how did I do? First time. Go ahead and leave a comment on how that looks. Looks good to me. This chicken took me, including the slaughter and stuff, it took me, I'm not gonna lie, it took me about an hour and 40 minutes to do the whole thing. Like in the video, you can pick up those, like, these little hairs. So it took me about an hour and 40 minutes, the whole thing, but it was my very first time ever, and now that I know what I'm doing, I think it would go way quicker for next ones, and I can understand why you go for meat birds. This guy's not really big. I'll weigh him tomorrow before we put him in the slow cooker, and because he's not like a, I don't know, he's not like a overly great bird. He's not like small, but he's not huge. He's rooster size, I guess. We're just gonna put him in the slow cooker and melt the meat right off and put him in a stew or something, but there he is.